Hello everyone. Meditation and mindfulness practice have numerous benefits and have accumulated a lot of impressive scientific evidence. Cromore brain researchers, using their magnetic resonance imaging of the brain scans, have discovered that meditation can bring about structural changes in our brain tissues. Harvard affiliated researchers conducted a 8-week study and they confirmed the beginners, the new meditators, they could see not only reduction in the stress, anxiety, and depression levels, that they confirmed meditation can also cure certain psychosomatic ailments. And they have also confirmed on experienced meditators, they could see significantly altered brain function and structure. And it's been scientifically proven using the EEG electroencephalograph readings that meditation can synchronize our left and right brain activity. And when the two sides of the brain are aligned, synchronized, that is when they release endorphins. They release certain substances which basically act like painkillers, and that is when the healing happens in our alpha brainwave state. It is a magical land, and you are entering into a deeper system of subconscious, and we are able to immediately reprogram, change those negative associations to the positive ones, and we are able to create a new self. How this happens, all those miracles, what happens with the practice of meditation, how it impacts different areas of our brain. Today, look at some of these areas, 5, 6 areas of our brain, how the meditation impacts. Number one, hippocampus. This is the area of our brain that helps us to focus, learn, and this is responsible for cognitive abilities, memory function. The research confirms that cortical thickness of hippocampus grows in volume with the practice of meditation. And research confirms they could see increase in the gray matter density in hippocampus, which is very important for learning, retention power, memory, and many of those associative functions.
People with stress related disorders like PTSD have smaller hippocampus as opposed to meditators, it grows in volume. This is one of the most important benefit of meditation. It increases our attention, focus. It increases our ability to stay longer on a task without distractions. Second region of the brain. Let's see how it impacts. Posterior cingulate. This area is connected to wandering of thoughts, self-regulation, and emotional balance. Meditation increases the density of the posterior cingulate. The stronger, the larger the posterior cingulate, the more realistic the sense of self can be. And neuroscientists have proven that meditation can increase the thickness of the posterior cingulates, and as a result, we are able to stay in the present moment for longer and without any judgments, without any regrets, and our ability for pain tolerance increases, as well the complex thinking and introspection. That's why you see meditators, usually as they begin their journey, initially the mind wanders, constantly they receive thoughts, but as they committed to regular practice of meditation, they can see they are able to stay longer in the present moment, and slowly they can go to that quiet moments, prolonged moments of that quietness. So they automatically have that self-control. Third region of the brain, anterior cingulate cortex. Again, this is another important area which is located behind our within our forehead, behind our front lobe. So this is actually connected with self-regulation as well, and meaning we are able to meaningfully direct our attention to the areas needed. So this area is very important when there is uncertainty, when there are fast changing situations. It gives us the ability to quickly adapt to the new things, new strategies. And Max Planck Institute, they conducted a study and they have observed that they could see a volume increase in certain areas of the brain like anterior cingulate cortex, prefrontal cortex, which directly associated to the attention and focus and self-regulation. Area number 4, pons. This is a very busy and important area of the brain that where many of these neurotransmitters that regulate the brain activity are produced. This pons name comes from Latin, meaning it's a bridge. It is located in the middle of the brainstem. It controls many of these brain functions like essential functions like sleep, processing the sensory input sensations like our hearing, taste, smell, and our breath control, balance, many of those physical functions which are very essential. Meditation strengthens the pons, and meditators have better sensory regulation. They are able to control their senses. Area number 5, TPJ, temporoparietal junction. Empathy and compassion are connected with TPJ. In meditation, the TPJ gets stronger. This is very interesting to see. If posterior cingulate is connected with the sense of self, TPJ sheds light on everything else. So when we feel empathetic, when we put ourselves in other shoes, TPJ becomes very active. When we are able to understand others' feelings, others' emotions, and able to empathize, the TPJ gets very active. Right? And meditators have strong TPJ and empathy. This is very important for successful relationships. Area number 6, amygdala. Amygdala is a set of neurons that are responsible for stress, anxiety, depression, fear responses. Amygdala basically controls and regulates our fear response and all those associated emotions like jealousy, anger, aggression, all those insecurities. So in today's life, whenever we experience a threat in outside environment, our amygdala sends a stress response as a protective mechanism. As a result, we immediately react with fear or stress or anger. And what happens? And these stimulations, when they occur constantly, our amygdala goes out of balance, out of harmony, and it sends stress responses. So often we get reacted with panic or fear for every small thing. And meditation is proven to harmonize the amygdala responses. And very interesting to know, all other parts of the brain, if they are kind of growing in volume, they are becoming larger, intensity increases. Where amygdala shrinks in meditators, it shrinks and becomes smaller in expert meditators. That explains the reduction of stress, anxiety, all those symptoms. And neuroscientists also could see a decrease in the gray matter in amygdala. So that's where even these days physicians, when you go to a doctor, they are also recommending to practice meditation to reduce, for all those stress and anxiety, all those mental health issues. So meditation and mindfulness is not nice to have. It is must have these days. And if you want better stress regulation, a healthy brain, it is important to incorporate meditation into your daily routine, so where you can increase your attention, your focus, clarity of thinking. I hope this video motivates you based on the scientific proven evidence, so you can incorporate meditation into your daily routine, or you can stay committed to your meditation practice. Good luck with it.